Welcome to TWST Talks, where we talk about the Japanese game Twisted Wonderland.
We discuss theories, headcanons, and other random nonsense about the game and its characters.
For the sake of spoilers within our podcast topics, we will only be discussing the international release over the Japanese release.
Hi, I'm Talisa, and my pronouns are she, her.
Hi, I'm Caden, and my pronouns are I don't give a fuck.
Hi, I'm Wonder, and I use any pronouns.
Trigger warning. Due to the contents of this conversation, there is mentions of violence.
If these topics make you uncomfortable, please skip ahead and go to the next episode.
Talisa, you're first, right?
Yeah, sure, we can go first. So,
Oh wait, do we want to say what we're doing, or
I mean,
I suppose.
Caden, you do it. You say what we're doing.
It's technically your idea, you do it.
Okay. Let me think for a second. I got you. Okay. We are doing, what characters we think we can take in a fight. This is kind of a little bit random.
I don't think it's completely random. We've had this conversation multiple times.
Yeah, it was kind of just a random question that I thought of, and so now here we are, telling you who we can take in a fight. Okay, Talisa.
I think we have decided that I will go first. For context on my fighting ability skills, I received my black belt in Tae Kwon Do this year. Do I think I could win if I got in a street fight? Absolutely not, but I do have a black belt. That's all I'm gonna say on this. So I have put these in order of who from like most to least likely of my 5 characters that I think I could take and fight. I did rechange my list because we had too many similarities. So some of these might be a stretch. Let's see. My first one is Riddle. Riddle was on a lot of our lists. Because one, all he knows how to do is off with your head, and I don't have magic. And even if I did, I'm like a foot taller than him, I think. I can kick him very easily. Like, he's going down.
I just realized we didn't state the stipulations.
Oh, go ahead, state them.
The stipulations of these fights are that no magic is involved and weapons are of use, but only weapons that are not sharp or causing actual harm. Okay, you may continue.
Okay. But yeah, Riddle would have no clue what to do in an actual fight. Like, I'm pretty sure he's been punched in canon. All I'd have to do is like raise my fist at him and this dude would probably drop out. Like, so that's my opinion on Riddle, on why I think it would be very easy to beat him in a fight. The second person on my list is Ace. We did have some debate on this with Caden on whether or not we could fight them. I believe I will beat Ace out of spite alone. I do not like this character, and I think he would be too smug. He would not think I'd actually fight him, and I would just walk up and punch him in the face. This is the only character that I would actually start with a punch. I don't like punching. I will punch him in the face. That's what I'm saying. He'd put up a fight, but it's not going to be a long one. Third on my list is Ruggy. I don't know why. I just think I could take him. I feel like he would be kind of like Leona and be too lazy to actually fight, or would be more focused on running away. Or because he can't use his magic on me. So yeah, he also wouldn't know what to do. So yeah. I don't really know. I just feel like I could. Fourth on my list is Trey. I like the headcanons of buff Trey. I just think that's really entertaining, but I still think I could beat him in a fight because I think he would just refuse to fight back. Like, I could walk up and roundhouse kick him to the face, and he would still just be like, can we talk this out? I think he would refuse to start a fight, and I also feel like he's the person that would like believe that you shouldn't hit a woman, so that would be my advantage. Yeah, I think I could take Trey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then fifth on my list is Sebek. I am not 100% sure on this one. I probably only put my odds at like 55% at best. It's not a high one because we decided Klim was too easy. Pausing. So I switched that out for Sebek because I think even though he is a trained knight and like soldier or whatever you call it, I feel like he would be too cocky about it, especially if Malice was watching the fight. He would just be like, I'm going to beat this for Wakasama, and then like trip over his feet and faceplant, and I think he would do most of the like taking himself out, but I would get a few kicks in before he takes me down. That's what he would probably beat me, but I would get a fair fight in, I think. Yeah. I don't know, Sebek's mostly in there as a joke, but
I feel like, honestly, you could probably take him. Just be like, human.
Yeah, honestly, just be like, we already know you're racist, so I'm a human, and it's probably not that far of a stretch to say you're sexist, so you're not going to want to go anywhere near me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my list.
All right. Are we moving on to me then, or?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. So, context for my fighting skills. I'm the reason we had to say yes weapons, no sharps, because I have done historical fencing for 6 years. My sword is blunted. The actual sword that I do own is blunted, so that's why I'm allowed to use it. All right. So my list. Okay.
I just hear laughing in the
Honestly,
background.
yeah. So, okay. So I'm actually. I don't know whether or not I want to say this. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm actually not that great at historical fencing, but I do have the experience, and I know some strategy. So, yeah, that's where my 5 picks are coming from. So first on my list is Epel. Just because he's short. He's actually about my height, which is the opponents that I've always had better luck against, is opponents that are about my height, which is rare because I am an average height female build, and the rest of my club is giant tall men. Anyway, but yeah, so Epel, I think, I don't know exactly why I think I would be able to take him. It just, I feel like similar to Sebek, he would just get too cocky, and also he's used to fistfights, not sword fights. So that's
fair.
also playing into all 5 of my picks here.
I think there's only like 3 characters who would be expecting a sword.
Well, 4, all of the Insomnia.
They'd be
Malice
like,
is too
a
stunned that
sword.
someone would try to fight him.
True. Okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly how I would take him down. I just feel like I could. Yeah.
I do not think I can take Epel in a fight.
Yeah, he's too farm boy.
Yeah. But again, they're all going in expecting a fist fight, and here I am with my 3-foot-long German longsword, which again is the only reason I lost that one fight at this stupid block party, because my opponent came in with 2 rapiers instead of a longsword, when I have beat him before with a longsword.
Oof.
So
That's unfortunate,
anyway,
hon.
Yeah. Still mad about that. That was like 3 years ago. More than that. It was a while ago. Anyway. Next on my list is Iria. I would just walk straight in and long point, which is just your sword held out straight in front of you. He wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, no.
You would not. You wouldn't even have to tell him you were fighting him. You just stab.
Walk up to him with a sword.
Okay, but I feel like
stab.
I feel like Idia is someone that thinks he could probably take someone in a fight because he plays fighting games, and he'd be like, I just need to transfer the skills, and then like someone would throw a punch at him and he just gets hit dead in the face.
Yeah.
That's how I
Well,
think
no-
a fight with Edie would go.
Yeah. Well, that also was partially factored into my walking straight up in long point, because in fighting games, you go full out from the beginning. I'm just very calmly walking with my sword held straight out in front of me.
Until you impale
straight
him.
at him. Yep.
Oh, look at that. I've been impaled.
Okay. Third on my list is Cater. Again, I don't know why. I feel like I could.
That's fair.
This is pretty much my reasoning for all of these. I don't know why. I feel like I could.
You just have to get Cater
Azul,
while he's
though.
looking at his phone.
Yeah. Azul, though, I do have very specific reasoning for, and I am going to pull that reasoning up now because for some reason I didn't have it. Okay. I am quoting the Twisted Wonderland wiki, Azul's page. Where is it? During the Beanfest event, Ruggy mentioned that Azul's flight technique was so desperate that he couldn't look at it. We know that canonically Azul is not a very, physically adept person. So...
Oh, I didn't remember that.
Just not used to legs. Don't bully him.
I find that funny, especially because I was the only person that didn't originally have Azul on their list.
No one needs to know that.
All you were like, I can take the octopus, and I'm like, I don't know if I could. But now I think I could, 100%.
But yeah, I don't have a specific strategy in mind for taking down Azul. It's just he's weak.
Go for the legs.
Go for the legs.
Yes, because he's only been human for a few years, so he doesn't know how they work.
Exactly.
He's still failing gym class.
I know, right?
Guys.
Show up on a broom, really throw him off.
Yeah.
Just show up on a broom, sweep the legs. He's gone. Wait, no, that counts as magic. No.
Okay.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
No, I have one more.
Oh, okay.
I think that was 4.
Yeah,
That
that was
was fine. Go now, Caden. That's what I heard. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, last on my list is also Ace, like Talisa, and like Talisa, exact same reasonings, just spite. I don't like him. I could.
We could have an Ace hate episode.
Yes.
I'll start writing it.
I
Yep.
don't have any hate towards Ace.
You can be
He's
there.
just annoying.
We'll do it as a debate, Kate,
Okay.
me and wonder why you should hate Ace with perfectly valid reasoning, and Caden just saying no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, that's my 5, so.
Okay, here is my crack 5.
We were told they'd be entertaining, so let's see.
The first one is a riddle, but I'm gonna take him down by saying I fucked his mom.
I should have expected that.
He's gonna be so taken back and traumatized that he's just gonna run away crying.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Exactly. My second is Cater. He's chronically online, so he'd probably be extremely easy to take down by just showing him a hot picture of a woman or a man or both of them at the same time. Just because he's got that bi panic in him.
So you're saying that you'd take Cater down by just walking up and showing him porn?
Yeah. How else do you take people down?
With violence.
Oh, yeah. Context for me is I'm just like that, if that's not plainly clear.
Yes, Caden does not have fighting experience.
Yeah. My next is Floyd. Now, this is a bit iffy, but you have to hear me out.
Okay.
he's kind of funny, right? So he responds to a lot of jokes and stuff. So if I said something, like if I pointed my finger at him like a gun and I just went pew, he'd probably fall over. And this
Or
is my
he-
reasoning.
Or he'd just stare at you. Like, are you a fucking idiot?
Maybe not.
I'm gonna go with not. He'd stare at you blankly and then start laughing that you were dumb enough to think that would work because he doesn't understand it's a joke.
Probably. The other way I could possibly win is using the joke penis explosion. But I feel like he would also kind of just stare at me and be like, "What the fuck, bro?"
Yeah.
So there's that. I feel like it's a 30-80 chance. But I'm still taking that 30% chance.
Did you just say 30-80?
Shut up. I know what I said.
Hey, Caden's going out here with 110%, y'all.
Yeah, exactly. I was looking at my keyboard, okay?
Y'all do remember what my tattoo says, right? So,
Right.
No.
So, I'm doing better than Caden. Context, I have a tattoo that says 120%.
Wow. Hey. Okay, my next one is Rook. Now this one, it's purely based on like 100% chance that I would win. And I'll tell you just right now, he would be preparing his little weapons, and he'd be like, "You're never gonna beat me," and then I just like have someone text me at that time, so like I get a notification, and then I pull out my phone and I scream and I say "Nej dead at 18," and he would like leave. He would die. He'd be done. So that's how I'd win against Rook.
Just convince them that Nage died.
Yeah. 100% chance of winning there.
You would have to like fake articles beforehand because he would.
Oh yeah,
look
no,
that
that's
up in
super
5
easy.
seconds.
That's super easy, bro.
Bro, dude, this is.
He
a
would kill me
stalker.
afterwards.
He's probably he's probably recording Nage at like every single second. So like you'd say that and he'd just pull up like a nanny cam feed and just be like, "Want a bet?"
No. Okay, but that would work for a good at least 5 seconds, okay? That's
in
my
those
5 seconds of winning.
Is when you get to take him down.
Yeah, my 5 seconds of winning. Okay, my last one, again, I went with really hard people because everyone else went with like easy people. At first, at least.
Yeah, I did change my list.
My
we
last,
both did.
Yeah.
We all three kind of changed our list from what they were originally.
well, I changed them because like I had like 4 that were like super easy. So I just figured
We
that.
all did.
Yeah.
Because I had Azul, but I was just gonna taunt him. Anyway, my last one, which it's probably like a 90-10% chance. I did my math correct this time.
Good job.
It's Vil. And for this one, because he's like very physically fit and like pretty strong, and I feel like just because he's famous, he's probably really good at avoiding physical attacks.
Do you
and
not
he's just-
remember his bean day? This dude can kick over his head in a perfect roundhouse while wearing like 5-inch heels.
Yes, I remember. Which is why I'm not actually trying to fight him here, okay?
Okay.
The trick would be to show up in horribly matched clothes. Like stripes and polka dots, okay? Like it's just got to be bad. It's got to be 2 colors that don't match. It's got to be wrong patterns. Your hair's a mess.
Fan shirt.
Yeah, your hair's a mess. You look like you just slept 17 hours and just rolled out of bed. You have to look horrible. And then you have to act better. You have to act better than him. He might be very annoyed and he would like beat the shit out of me. But I feel like he wouldn't want to touch me if I was wearing like stripes and polka dots or I Love Neige shirt. And then just when like he's getting super annoyed and he like turns around or something, I tackle him to the floor.
Okay, no, but again, because Beanfest is canon that he has like really good reflexes, so he'd hear you just like walking like slightly faster towards him, and he'd just turn around and kick you. Like
I said, it was a 90-10% chance.
You'd like take 2 steps forward, and before you know what's happening, you have like his heel to your chest, and he's like, "Don't touch me, you filth." We can discuss actually fighting again when you know how to dress.
I feel like if I wore a different shirt that I can't say out loud right now, it would make it 100% easier to win. Like 50% easier. If you wear that shirt that says "Don't bully me, I'll come," that one. That one would be very easy. It would be under the Nays shirt.
You'd just be like, "Fine, I'll take this off," and just like rip the shirt off, and it's that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'd just be too annoyed and leave. And that's how I'm winning.
That's how you're winning.
Yup.
Okay. Well, I think that's all of our pre-prepared lists. I don't know how long we've been recording because I probably had like a good 15 minutes of call before we did this.
About 20 minutes.
I'm at 41 right now, but I know it took a long time to actually start recording, so
yeah, I think
I'm at 27 minutes.
It's like a half hour.
Yeah, we've been recording for about 20 minutes, I think, from the spike that I think is our clap.
Okay. So, yeah, we can either wrap it up here, or, again, as I said before we started, like, officially recording, I have a wheel generator pulled up if you just want to do, like, here's a character, yes, no, what do we think? Like...
I feel like we should discuss the easy people, like how we're gonna lure Callum away.
Okay.
Because obviously we'd win against him, but there's different ways we can do it.
Okay, I feel like the easiest one would, one, any physical violence. This kid's just not expecting it. He's a ray of sunshine. But, like, you could also just be like, "Hey, Callum, I'm throwing a party at Ramshackle. You want to come?" And then, like, throw a bag over his head. Like...
Or just throw a bag over his head. He's not gonna expect it. Well, he will expect it, but he's just gonna go with it.
Okay, so the real question for how easy Callum would be, because he was on like all of our lists, is Jamil nearby? Is the real question. If this is a one-on-one,
do it while he's
Jamil
cooking
nowhere
dinner.
In sight, yes, we can all take him 100%. But if we have to, like, if we have a time limit to how far we can get before Jamil is after us, because I don't know if I could take him. I don't think I could.
Okay, but
do it while
I have strong feelings about Jamil. So I feel like if I just said, "Be quiet, I won't bring him back," he would leave.
Okay. I need to separate the fanon and canon here.
Yeah, you do.
I do. Okay.
Do it while Jamil's in his club. Boom.
Yeah. No. Lilia's in there. That's a bad idea. Don't do that.
Wait, what? I think I missed something there.
Do it while Jamil's at basketball practice. He can't do anything. He can't leave. True. He won't even know.
He won't care. Well, he might care because his parents would come after him.
He won't know, though. That's the important part. He won't know.
True.
Talisa, fellow athlete, are you aware of anything outside of your Taekwondo practice when you're at Taekwondo practice?
I'm not even aware of what's going on at Taekwondo practice.
Exactly.
Yeah. But even like if he was on the premises, like Caden, you're saying you think you could just like whisper like, "Don't say anything. I'm not bringing him back," or like
No,
even after book 4, like as much as he like spoilers, as much as he like would not want to, he still has to. Like
yeah, like his parents would kill him. But if I'm just like, you know, when like someone wants you to be quiet and they just bring their like finger up to their mouth, like, shh. I would do that.
You would, but I still think he might consider it for a moment, and then he'd just like sigh and run up and sucker punch you. Like,
I feel like he wouldn't sucker punch me if I just went. He'd just be like,
hang
"Can
on,
I have the
Caden,
kid
are
back?"
you talking about Khalil or Jamel?
Jamel.
Yeah,
Jamel totally would. What are you talking about?
For taking Callum? No.
Yes. His entire job is just protect this dude. Like, as much as he hates it, he still has to.
It's not his job. It's his life. He doesn't get paid for it.
He gets paid in living.
Does.
His payment is life, bro. That's not actual money.
I know. Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited for my hate episode because I'm going to explain the whole indentured servant and sultan and everything. And it's going to be annoying, but it's going to be fun.
And then I'll follow it up with an episode of my favorite Callie Jammy fics. I'm kidding. I would never share what fics I read.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I would. You wouldn't.
The best part is, like, all the ones for that ship is just, like, fluff and hurt comfort, but I still would just be like, you want a specific? No.
I still say, best way to do a Wonder Reads Us Bedtime Stories sort of episode is each of us brings one fic to the table without telling the others who it is. And then I just read them all to you.
No, because
what are the
I'm
rules
just gonna
for
get.
That? Do they have to be one-shots, or can I give you, like, some 13 chapter?
Like, preferably one-shots under 10k words, and if you get an author without a blanket permission statement, you have to ask them, because the whole point is that it's a surprise to the rest of us.
Okay. Fair enough.
Why? Why, Wonder?
Why what?
Why do I have to ask?
Because I hate asking.
Okay.
So if I have to do this for 3 in one thing, I'm out. I'm not doing it. But if we want to do this episode, you two have to ask.
I need to, like, think of...
I will do it for my one. You two have to do it for yours.
I need to think back to my fics, because obviously y'all are going to expect me to submit a Callie Jammy, so now I need to be like, am I just going to be obvious?
Please don't.
Or do I need to find a crackhead ship real quick?
I mean, you all know which one I'm doing, or which one I'm submitting. It's the Malarito one. I love it so much.
You're rough.
No, not that one. The one I sent in the group chat.
Is this being saved and recorded and sent?
Yes, we are still recording this.
Well, no, I mean, like, are we adding this?
Who cares?
Okay. If you can't tell, we all have similar qualities of ADHD. I feel like that should be mentioned
you should have
early
seen
on.
our group chat last night. It was all me, and it was every 10 minutes I was on a different topic. Just about.
Yeah, though. Honestly, that's one of the things where I'm just, like, reading text. I'm like, we could just read these and have a whole episode.
Oh, maybe not, though.
No, because that wouldn't work, because I always show up like an hour into the conversation and just being like, here's a one-word response before I may or may not actively join this.
Yeah.
If there's a more positive conversation, maybe.
Okay, let's see. Who were other Riddle? So, I think we just determined Riddle was an easy one because he's a crybaby and short.
Yeah.
Y'all said his
and
role
also
was
nothing
easy.
without his magic.
I didn't have him originally, but after hearing these conversations, I could 100% take him.
Alright.
Azul.
Hang on,
Okay, yeah.
I had like quote evidence for all 5 of my original picks. Let me. I closed all those tabs when I changed my list. Let me see if I can find it again.
For Azul, I was just gonna be
going
like,
through my screenshots and seeing what like quotes from Twist I deemed like worthy enough to save when I first started playing.
Oh my god, same though. We should with that. We actually, yeah.
I might have deleted
Anyway.
some already, but I do still have a good amount saved that I will like. I'll scroll through and say how many just like images are in mine. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think the earliest one was just Deuce being like, "It feels great to just yell your frustrations out at the sea. Want to join me sometime?"
how many?
I'm like,
Okay. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying I got my riddle quote evidence pulled up again if we want to.
okay.
Okay, well, Riddle's evidence is literally like, he only did magic. Who's echoing?
I don't know, but you just cut out.
Jinx.
Riddle's evidence is he only really did magic growing up, so.
Well, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Hang on.
I mean, he was literally like deprived of everything but magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fair.
So I had a whole paragraph, but to summarize it, Riddle spent most of his childhood alone and spent with studying. Direct quote from the wiki.
So bro is like paper thin. Like you could break him over your leg easily.
Mm-hmm.
Even me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's not saying a lot because I'm pretty strong even though I do not do sport.
I believe in
Because
you.
I have a 50-pound dog and I carry her like a baby. What? Like on a regular basis, I just pick her up and start carrying her like a toddler. Like,
yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And she wiggles. She wiggles.
Okay, who are other people we deemed as easy? Idia? Because he just plays video games. Dude wouldn't even show up to the fight. It would be his tablet and you just get to chuck it on the ground, like.
But if you break it, no, because if you break it, do you know how custom that tablet is? You're gonna be the one losing if you have to pay him back for it.
Excuse
probably
me, do you
worth
know how many
more.
fail marks I have? I could have paid for that chandelier within like the first week of the game.
True.
But also, I don't know if would Idia make you pay for it because he is literally one of the richest characters in the game. He doesn't act like it, but he is.
He would be too scared to get the money from you.
His family owns an island.
Spoilers. I'm kidding.
I feel like he would be kind of mad.
Well,
But
yeah.
like he would be too scared to be like.
He would just send Ortho after you, and then Ortho would realize that it was us, and we're like best friends, so Ortho wouldn't do anything to us.
Ortho has a bomb on him. You can't.
He's our best friend.
You may be besties
We're
with
his best
Ortho,
friend.
but if you are hurting his brother, you lose that fight
Oh,
automatically.
true.
Yeah, literally, he threatened to blow up the school in like 2.7 seconds of finding out his brother was kidnapped. Like, sorry, that's a bit of a spoilers for Ghost Bride.
Phantom Bride, whatever it's called.
Phantom Bride, whatever it's called.
Phantom Bride in Japanese, Ghost Marriage in English. Phantom Bride is the better name.
True. But yeah, it's if you go after Idia, you're gonna end up facing Ortho, and no one wants to deal with a small bomb.
Exactly.
So,
I love how I was originally just like, I could beat Ortho, he's just a small child. And then I was like, wait, no. He's like a whole bomb squad.
the whole bomb.
I want
He's
to click
got
the wheel
rockets.
just to see what it says. Let's see.
Oh, the link I just sent?
No, I clicked the wheel and it landed on Cater, and considering Cater was already on 2 of the list, I'm gonna say I debated having him on my list.
Oh yeah, mine and Caden's. Yeah.
Cater is just really easy to take down because bro's constantly online. Like, I could probably punch him in the face and he'd be down. I wouldn't
Honestly,
have
Yeah.
to use tricks.
I don't
Or
think
just
I would take out his
Yeah.
knees.
yeah,
I'd just be
probably.
like, you go up to him and just be like, "Hey, want to take a selfie?" And when he's posing, you just kick his knees out.
Or okay, hear me out.
Okay.
This is the start of a bad hear me out.
You
just-
okay. I mean,
he is very depressed and stuff, and most depressed people sit wrong, so his back is probably fucked. So just go for the back, like just bang, and he's gone. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't really know. Like, I mean, I could figure it out, but I wouldn't really know where to hit on the back because in Taekwondo, back shots are considered cheap, and we're not allowed to do those in free sparring and stuff.
Oh, I'm very cheap when it comes to fighting, so.
Well, no, I am too. That's why I'm saying I'd take everyone's knees out and roundhouse them to the face. Although the roundhousing is allowed in how I won tournaments, but like back shots, I'd just be like, I don't know, go for the like tailbone, but like.
Well, if you go for the middle of the back, like kind of where you normally, like right above the tailbone or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if you go for like the top of the spine, like by the neck.
Yeah.
But that's a bit dangerous, I suppose.
Well, then I'd just consider that the neck.
Yeah. No, like right under your neck, like where you kind of like scrunch up.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'm just saying, like, I would still like mentally consider that like neck or shoulders. Like, I wouldn't look at that and be like, "Ah, yes, back,
Back.
back."
I just want everyone to know I've been crocheting this entire time, and it took me forever to count out 50.
Why
Like,
I
I
can't
was-
crochet? I can't count.
Yeah, I counted to 10 5 times.
Honestly, that's what I would do. But no,
And I
tried
counted
to
it
crochet
wrong.
once. My did not end well.
I counted it wrong so many times. So I had to keep doing it over and over. And that's why I was non-responsive before I started.
No, the first time I tried crocheting, my line went from like 10 to 7 to 13, and my friend is very confused on how I did that. It's a big joke now.
Yes. Tobias is very helpful with teaching me.
Yeah, it worked well when I did it very well when Tobias let me just like crochet a line on their sweatshirt they were making, and I did it very well on that. And then they're like, "Okay, let's get you started on like your own little square." And they did like the first line, and they're like, "Here you go," and I messed up everything. I was like, "This is not working. Either I continue on your project or I never crochet again." Like,
it's really hard. Like, I literally spent a week just chaining.
oh,
like-
I know. That's why I don't do it.
Yeah. Like, I would just like take out a ball of yarn and just chain.
Nah, my new obsession is perler beads. I should see if I can find twist perler beads. Like, can I find a
That would
pattern
be
for
really
this?
cool.
I
can all hear
cannot
my
for the
keyboard.
life of me think of what perler beads are. Give me a second.
Those are the little plastic beads that you iron.
Mhm.
Oh,
And-
I know how to make
Oh, there's so many. Oh, I can. Okay, I probably don't have the colors for half of these, but like, I could make their little coffins. I could make the tweel.
I know how to make a pattern for that if you want me to show you the video.
I could in theory. It's just really easy to just find patterns, honestly, though. Although Malice's dragon looks a bit more like a cat, but that's fine. I'll just add like 2 more beads right there. That should fix the problem. Yeah. Nah, I can make twist stuff.
Oh boy, we're gonna be dripping.
Heck yeah. Make me a cool pair of earrings.
I was gonna say, okay, so there are 5mm and 2mm, and 2mm would be what you'd use for earrings, especially because like the earring designs I'm seeing are like their lollies and stuff. They're like suckers to groovify them.
The
And those
candy?
would be better with the 2mm beads, which I don't have, so these would probably be too big for earrings.
Okay,
but I can make
but-
you cool
No.
magnets or something. Oh, there's the drink me potion and Cheshire Cat.
I want a cool pair of earrings.
You need to make
Well,
us
I don't
cool
have any
earrings.
Twisted Wonderland earrings, and it's the only one.
Okay, if you want to go buy me the perler beads for it, then I'm kidding. That would cost
Okay.
like
I
$20
can.
just to get
Tell
the...
me your address. I'll order them on Amazon
Okay.
for you.
Not now. Not
also need-
now, Talisa. Don't
also need a
talk to
board.
yourself.
No, we're not gonna do this over the podcast.
Yeah,
In
my
our group chat
address
later.
Is what? No, I would never. I honestly didn't think there'd be so many. Like, I should have known, but I'm just looking at all this and I'm like, I didn't expect to find any results. Some of them look creepy though, but they'll look better once it's ironed. How much detail and colors do you think I have to just make, like, they're full-on chibis?
Oh, please. Okay, but
That
like,
would be so awesome.
Do you know how many
My-
shades of gray I need for Azul alone? Like,
but he's all gray. It makes sense.
okay, Malice,
Anyway,
again,
my-
these would have to be the 2mm. This is a lot less detailed. I could do this. I could do this one.
My job, they very much love like overly trendy stuff.
That's
So
why
I
can't
could just
work at your
get
job.
No. I could wear twist earrings and they'd be like, oh, those are so cute. And then I'd be like, oh, my friend made them. And they'd be like, ah. I love working with old ladies. They
Honestly,
come.
it's the best.
I just,
It's
looking
the
for
best.
perler bead patterns, I found Lilia cursor. So I think it replaces your little cursor with Lilia.
Oh boy! Oh my gosh! Wait, send that
They also have magic
Wait.
pen.
to me. Do you know
This-
those little things where like they're little characters on your screen
Yeah.
and you can like drop them? Oh my gosh, I forgot what they're called, but I really want them of the twist characters. Oh, they'd be so cute. My
would be.
yarn is all
Oh.
messed up now.
If only my entire laptop wasn't already themed around Moda Zushi.
Wow, it looks like you just need to make some changes.
Just some changes.
You just need to commit more, dude. Like,
Yeah.
This would mean changing everything. This would be my wallpaper, all of my icons on both my dashboard and my toolbar, and my cursor.
Oh. Okay,
make them
but like
blended.
my PC is already kind of Twisted Wonderland themed. Like my PC build in general. I have Lilia, Jade, Leona, I have Cruella and Maleficent. But then
Man.
again, I also have Gojo, Betty, Mikey, and Marshall from Paw Patrol.
Yeah, none of my devices are themed or anything. I am lame. Well, one of them is the family computer, so I'm not gonna do that. And then my laptop, I just don't have the energy to do that.
I could do it for you. I honestly love like retheming things. Like my phone gets rethemed all the time. Right now it's Sebastian from Stardew Valley. I love Sebastian.
Bro, I have had the same wallpaper and lock screen for... Let's see. Does this have a date on it, or do I need to go in my gallery?
Hey, are we still recording?
Yeah,
I am.
apparently. We can stop recording.
Okay, cool.
Should I
Okay.
stop recording?
This is the end.
Uh,
Clappity
This
Yeah.
clap.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Twist Talks. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Everybody say goodbye.
Bye!
Bye.